Good afternoon. Welcome to another unique episode here in our channel. We are going to review this time the different cryptocurrencies that you might be interested in trading someday. Now, what you see on your screen right now, or on my screen, is the Marketcap website. It's a coinmarketcap.com website, and it just simply tells us the different cryptocurrencies available that anyone can trade. And I'd like to say that there are so many platforms, but personally I am using eToro, and some of these cryptocurrencies are also available in eToro. In the meantime, I'd like you guys to check out this page, and let's walk you through, guys. Okay, I'd like to walk you through the different cryptocurrencies, but just focus your attention on the top 10 that we have here right now. Okay, because there are so many, anyone can create a cryptocurrency. So in terms of control and in terms of control, it's gonna be hard to tell whether the other ones are really legit, or do they even have an idea of market cap there. So as you can see on the screen right now, it's like a snapshot. It has the market price, it has the current price, the volume traded within the past 24 hours, and what is the change, percent change in the movement in the past 24 hours. Okay, so what we are going to do right now is we are going to review the top 10 in terms of market cap. Okay, so currently, of course, leading is Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Litecoin, Binance Coin, EOS, and TZOS. Okay, so we are just going to review the top 10, alright? And I am going to use our tradingview.com account to review this. Okay, so let us start with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, if you want to dig deeper and find out more details about it, you can just click it, and you will see there. Okay, you can even read through the other statistics related to this cryptocurrency. But let's take a look at Bitcoin. So the code there is Bitcoin BTC USD. Okay, so what is interesting here is that Bitcoin is currently just sitting right at the resistance level. So I already plotted this previously, I think last week, and so far it is respecting that resistance area for several days. Each time it touches this level, then there's a slight rejection that's happening. And so far in today's market, normally in Philippine time, the data refreshes around 8 o'clock or 8:30 in the morning. Then that time it creates another candlestick. So we all know that in cryptocurrency it runs for 24 hours, right? So just take note that if you're in the Philippines, the data creates another candlestick around 8:30 in the morning or 8 o'clock. Now currently what you see on your screen, so anything can happen from today up until 8:30 tomorrow morning. So if this continues to break the resistance level that we have plotted here, then that is a good story, as we might see some more movements to the upside. Okay, and so far, yep, it is already very high for me, and we have these areas as possible resistances. Okay, so just trade it. Ideally, I would suggest right now, because the level is already overbought. Look at that, that's already an overbought level. That means it is now starting to become more expensive. Rather, if you still would like to engage here, then The ideal time frame would be a much faster time frame, around 10-15 minute time frame. All right. The next one would be XRP. The second, no, it's Ethereum. Oh, previously it was XRP. Now Ethereum has overtaken XRP again. So this is ETH. You have to just change it to ETH USD. Okay. So far it's respecting the MA20 line here, and we had a slight bounce from yesterday's performance. So it even touched the MA20 level and then it continued to move up here. So I'm thinking this is already the bounce at the MA20 area, and we can have some more actions to the upside. And I still similarly similar looking pattern as what we have for our Bitcoin. This one is also very near your resistance area for Ethereum. So try to observe first and see if you have a breakout that is going to happen around this 216.86 level. If that gets broken, then same outlook as what we have for Bitcoin. It might continue to rally to the upside, retest, and then continue to move up. The next one is XRP. XRP here is slightly different in yeah, you're also near the previous resistance. Almost the same pattern. Okay, so you're very near that resistance. So if we break the 0.22248 area, then that's a good story. At least this is not that overbought yet. Okay, but we're on our way there. So I think there's still some room here for more actions to the upside. Just watch out what happens around 0.22. It could be slightly higher, right? But it's an area, so it's just within that range. Okay, so if you are going to use tradingview.com, it also suggests at the right side, you can take a look at it, but it's not always accurate. So use your own indicators. So far, the sentiment on almost all the time frames is around buying. The next one is Tether. So you have to change it to, what's the Tether is USDT. USD. $6.36. Current price. Okay, let me take a look at the code here. Okay, let's check this out. Chart. 1-day chart. USDT. Okay, so this is the current price. Well, it's very constricted. I bet any moment from now, this cryptocurrency is just going to explode. Meaning it will. If it will continue to move to the upside, then you will have some more bullish actions in the coming days to the upside. As always, whenever I talk about a constricted Bollinger Band, there will be significant dramatic increase or drastic drop in a price when it starts to trigger either the upper band or the lower band. Right now, it's just maintaining the sideways movement for this cryptocurrency. Although if you're going to look at the sentiment on a daily chart, it's not moving. Okay, so just take a look and observe this stuff. On the other hand, if you're to continue, Bitcoin Cash, BCH, USD. Okay, for this cryptocurrency, you have so far we have been respecting the MA20 line in our Bollinger Band. Yeah, so as you notice here, we're using Bollinger Band and the default settings. It's just the center line here is 20-day moving average, and so far so good. It's just moving in small improvements or small declines, so it's technically moving sideways here with slight sentiment to the upside, because when it dips, it's slightly higher than the previous low. So far it respected your MA20 line, and let me plot our brand new support at this level. So it's around 249 area. So I feel that within the day there might be bullish sentiment moving the price higher, and in that case we might see some more bullish sentiment in the coming days for BCH, Bitcoin Cash. What about BSV or Bitcoin SV? BSV. For BSV USD. Okay. So what's interesting here, guys, so if I check this out, depending on your platform, there could be variance in the price, so it could be slightly different. But I just chose the first platform, which is, let me see, this one is Bitfinex. There's also Bitrex, right? So depending on the platform. So far, BSV USD is also a bounce. It has respected the MA20 for the past few days in April, and so far over the weekend it has been on a decline, but it is a bounce indeed for BSV. So check that out. If in case you want to trade this, of course you have to use a much faster time frame. Ideally, if the market gives you a chance at 200 level, enter there and then exit when it starts to move up. Litecoin, so that's LTC USD. LTC USD, I think it'll just create some stabilization at the current price right now. This is a doji that is currently happening as we speak. Today is May 5th, and this can still move. However, I feel that we are moving very near a possible support for this coin. Okay, and this used to be a resistance right here, not yet at the overbought, so there could be some more wiggle room to the upside. The next is Binance Coin. Binance is also another platform that you can use when you trade cryptocurrency, and they also have their own coin. Binance, so far so good here. It's still respecting that, but just be extra careful, because as we move up, your volume is also starting to decline there. Just be extra cautious. Where could be the next possible resistance? I see it very near from where it is at right now. Okay, so that is the resistance. For several days, that price level has been touched, and each time it touches that, there's a slight projection that's happening, but I think we can still move a little higher within the day, probably giving it a chance. So that's just a 4 to 5% increase in price. However, also take note, if that gets broken as well, similar to how Bitcoin and the other coins that we have reviewed, if it breaks your 17.9 level, then you might have more actions to the upside. And EOS. Okay, EOS also is a bounce at the MA20 area, so that could be another promising entry price here. Just find your entry between, of course, 2.8 or anywhere lower than that. Good haggle would be up to 2.75. But I feel that we'll have some more actions to the upside for this stock. I mean, for this coin. Tezos. What is the code? The XTZ. Okay. You have to observe this coin, because if it continues to move up, and decline in volume still persists, then most likely you will also have a retracement or a correction for this coin. Alright, so there you have it, the top 10 coin in the cryptocurrency world. Thank you guys for watching.